keeping fans and communities connected. To subscribe, go to playonsports.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Benefis Health System postgame show here on News Talk 1450 here in the Electric City and also on Cozy FM out of Lewiston, Idaho. Right now, it's the Benefis Health System postgame show where we find out the Lady Warriors get the sweep over the Lady Argos this season, 74-64 with a 10-point win. We'll get to the stats in a moment, but first of all, we'd like to welcome to our broadcast table Bailey Cartwright. And Bailey, first and foremost, congratulations. What an incredible career as far as your scoring is concerned. You went past the 1,000-point mark here tonight. Pretty impressive.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I know you weren't really concerned about what you were going to do tonight. You just wanted to win. But you had 17 points tonight, and you actually outscored the Lady Warriors in the second half.
Well, I did not know that, but man, I wish we would have got that win tonight.
Yeah, it was tough in the
hurts.
first half. I mean, what was happening in the first half when all of a sudden you found yourself down by double points, double figures?
I think in the first half we were kind of playing a little stagnant, and we weren't moving the ball fast enough. We weren't getting the ball inside, and that's where we have a lot of our success is inside out, and I think we did that a lot better in the second half.
Well, it seemed like your team was able to get you the ball down low, but boy, you had a double team immediately.
Yeah.
You felt like you were getting checked all night.
Yeah, a little bit, but it happens, and I'll just gotta trust my shooters, and they'll knock down those shots to kick out.
Right, and it'll come around for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
All
A
right.
little give and go kind of thing.
You like that mostly as far as the screen and the give and go. Seems like you have a really quick move when it comes to a spin move down there once you get that ball.
Yeah, I kind of been working on that this past summer with my sister, and I don't know, it just kind of happens.
So what do you think you have to do to regroup now? You've got a big game coming up on the road this coming Thursday against Rocky Mountain College.
We need to get some rest. We need to rest up and come ready to focus on practice on Monday and watch some film. And I mean, we haven't played them since the beginning of December, and they're a good team, and we'll be ready for them.
That's a long time between games.
Oh, yeah.
Of one opponent.
It's kind of crazy to think about. We played them December 4th, I believe, and we're going to be playing them beginning of February. I mean, that's a long time to not play a team.
Yeah, it's like a couple of months actually.
Yeah.
Is everybody healthy? Have they gone through the cold and the flu season and stuff?
Yeah, we're going through it right now.
Are you really?
I was sick last week, and my roommates are both sick, but we'll be healthy by Thursday.
All right. Wish you the best of luck. Again, get well, and congratulations on the 1,000-point mark, okay?
Well, thank you.
You bet. Best of luck this Thursday. That's Bailey Cartwright from the University of Providence. The Lady Argos fall by 10, 74-64. We're being joined now by head coach Bill Himmelberg for the Lady Argos. And, Coach, it was a tough time in the first half to get a 3 to drop, but you did outscore the Lady Warriors in the second half.
Yeah, we just didn't make as many shots as we needed to tonight. I thought we came out with a little bit of poor energy at the beginning, and we didn't take care of business like we needed to in the first half. And LC shot the ball really well. You got to give them credit. They had open looks, and they made them.
46% from three-point range in that first half alone.
Yeah, they shot the ball well tonight. And, if they do that, they're tough to beat. We shot the ball well last night, didn't shoot it very well tonight. I thought we battled in the second half, got it down to 7, gave ourselves a chance, and then we didn't get a stop, and they made a couple baskets and kind of pulled away from us. But, we got 72 shots to their 56. If you do that, we beat them on the boards, you beat them in a lot of areas, but we got to make shots, and that's what it kind of comes down to.
Were you happy with the way that the team was getting the ball down low, to whether it was Ezra or Cartwright? Did it get it down low enough for you tonight?
The first half we didn't get it inside anywhere near enough as we needed to. We need to put the ball inside way more. We talked about doing that in the second half, and I thought we did that in the second half. Got a lot more looks, and that's why we cut the lead down. I thought we outscored them in the second half. We just didn't do it early enough in the first half.
Tell me about the defense. They looked like they mixed it up from going to a man-to-man to like a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 box zone defense. Seems like it flustered the wings and the looks.
They really were just in a 1-1-3 zone for most of the game. They would play some 2-3, but that's kind of their standard defense. That's what they do. Did not expect that at all. We had wide open looks from the corners. We got wide open looks versus it. We just didn't make them. We had 72 shots to their 56, so we got plenty of shots. Just a matter of us not making them when we had open looks. We come up, we ran a couple plays where we dribble in and pitch it back in the corner, had wide open looks, we just missed them. There's no other excuse for that. We got to make shots when we're open.
Tell me about the turnovers. Were you satisfied as you kept it in single digits in the first half, but I haven't seen the second half stats?
Yeah, we only had 10 for the game, so I was happy about that. They had 10 and we had 10. I thought I got on him in the first half about having too many turnovers. Bailey had 4. She entered the game with 4, so I'm pleased with her in the second half. Congratulations to her. That's exciting for her to get her 1,000th point. It's a pretty big deal. And, she had a great night tonight. I think she had a double-double tonight. Parker's night was last night. Bailey tonight stepped up and really got it done, so that was nice to see.
That was pretty impressive. If those weren't the easiest points to get either tonight for Bailey.
No. And, she's had a great career at the last school she was at, Concordia. First team all-conference, a great player. And she's come here and had to share minutes with Parker and done a great job and just been a big addition to our team. So she's been wonderful. So it's great to see her get that 1,000th career point for her.
Now, she says that she's going to be ready and pumped and ready to go for Thursday with a team that you haven't seen since December. The long gap between Rocky Mountain College.
Yeah, no question about it. Rocky will be a tough matchup for us down there. It's a tough place to play. We're going to have to come ready to go, and our girls will be ready. We need to win that one. We're at a place where we got to start. You can't afford to lose home games. This is one we needed to get tonight. We didn't, so now we got to find a way to get one on the road again.
All right, want to wish you the best of luck. Safe trip down there and back, okay?
All right, thank you.
You bet. Head coach Bill Himmelberg for the Lady Argos of the University of Providence as we get ready for the men's to come up in just a moment. There's Bo Scott out there on the floor as he gets ready to official this one as well. Let's see. We have just one more break. It's a 60-second break. We're going to wrap things up and then send it back to our studios until the pregame show begins. We're going to do that. When we come back, don't go away. It's Argo basketball facing the Warriors coming up next. Don't go. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Angie's Fashions.
Hi, this is Miranda with Angie's Fashions at 600 Central Plaza, downtown Great Falls. We are having an inside sale sale with up to 70% off hundreds of markdown items. Stop in and see us.
The Youth Orchestra Spring Concert is scheduled this year for Sunday, March 29th, beginning at 3 p.m. at the Mansfield Theater. Call the box office for advance tickets at 455-8514. Once again, the number is 455-8514.
A Montana veteran and public safety officers talk about the 2020 census.
It's census time and time to make it count for Montana.
It's how we plan for new neighborhoods and businesses.
Also, it determines the number of U.S. House representatives for each state.
This March, fill out your census form online, call in your responses, or mail it back.
It's fast, easy, safe, and important.
Make it count, Montana.
Sponsored by the Montana Department of Commerce, aired by the Montana Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome back to the Benefits Health System postgame show. We're going to wrap things up here in just a moment. I just wanted to go through, of course, the quarter-by-quarter score. UP down by 8, 18-10 at the end of one. Then we're outscored 26-14 in the second to be down by 20 at halftime, 44-24. Lady Argos would win the second half, outscoring Lady Warriors 22-18 in the third to be down by 16 at 3, 62-46. And then outscoring LC State in the fourth, 18 versus 12, to come up shorthanded and lose it by 10, 74-64. Lady Argos fall to 4-6 in the Frontier Conference, 12-11 overall. Meanwhile, LC State advances in the league 7-3 and make that 15-5 in all games. We're going to come back in 5 minutes. We'll take a 5-minute break. When we come back, it'll be the beginning of your men's basketball and the pregame show to follow in our nightcap of a doubleheader. It's Saturday afternoon evening slam, and we'll take a 5-minute break as the final score here from the McLaughlin Center in Game 1, the Lady Warriors 74, Lady Argos 64. We're back in 5 after this timeout.
You've been listening to another sports presentation of the University of Providence Argo Basketball, brought to you in part by Benefits Health System, Anderson Glass, the Cash Out Casino, Celtic Cowboy, Great Falls College MSU, also by the Max Sports Bar and Casino, McDonald's, Taco John's, A.T. Clemens, Cascade Farmers Mutual, also brought to you in part by the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, Hodgkiss Seed, Howard's Pizza, Oxenson Towing, and Rocky Mountain Portables. Join us again next time for another live play-by-play coverage presentation of the University of Providence Argo Basketball.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Brianna Grind, licensed massage therapist. Brianna Grind specializes in therapeutic and relaxing massage. Call 406-836-0844 for an appointment today. That's 406-836-0844. The Mansfield Theater presents Sons of the Pioneer, Western Classics, led by Roy Dusty Rogers. Wednesday, March 18th at 7:30 p.m. Call the box office for more information, 455-8514.
The fans are in their seats. The game is just about to begin. But wait, you can't make it to the game? Then go online to playonsports.com for Great Falls High and CMR games streamed across the state and around the world. Now friends and relatives that live across the state or around the world can watch all the action on the live stream. Star Radio in cooperation with the Great Falls Public Schools, keeping fans and communities connected. To subscribe, go to playonsports.com.
Prepare yourself. It's the annual Red Tag Sale at Pete's Auto. Are you ready for 90 days till your first payment? Super low interest rates? Are you ready to save thousands off of retail? At Pete's Auto, we're taking all trade-ins. Our loss is your gain. This is our biggest event of the year. Every car is clearly marked and priced to move. Don't miss out.
Pete's Auto, home of the half-price car.
This is Rocky Erickson with another sports story, sponsored by Tyrama and EFX Sports.
Rich, silky, smooth, that perfect amber color, full of all the good stuff to keep life exciting. Plus a free one on the house after you buy 3? We're talking about motor oil, of course. Tyrama was built around quality workmanship and top-shelf brands, like Valvoline. Plus, Tyrama is the home of the free oil change. Now that's a combination that will quench the thirst of any engine. Visit your neighborhood Tyrama or Tyrama.com to learn more.
Hardin Athletic Director Mike Erickson for EFX Sports.
Well, in the past here at Hardin, we had the Gatorade packs, meeting with American Pharmaceutical and talking with Doc there. He explained what his product's all about, and we decided to take our athletes to the next level and work with him, and it's been nothing but positive results. And our kids are happy with the product and everything along that comes with it.
Find out more at EFXSports.com. Formulated to win.
Have you ever heard the phrase, a heart of a champion? In 1973, Secretariat became the first horse to win the Kentucky Derby by running each quarter mile faster than the one before. Then came the Preakness. Secretariat won in record time. And in one of the most famous horse races of all time, the 105th running of the Belmont Stakes, Secretariat not only won, but he won by an incredible 31 lengths. 16 years later, at the age of 19, the great racehorse passed away. They did an autopsy. They found out that Secretariat's heart was 3 times the size of a normal horse's heart. You see, the famed racehorse Secretariat had the heart of a champion. This is Rocky Erickson.
Bison Ford's year-end sell-down event was such an overwhelming success, they're continuing it one more month. Come to Bison Ford and save money. Save $14,000 off a brand-new Ford F-150 4x4 XLT. That's 26% off at Bison Ford, where the 2019 model year-end sell-down event is still going strong. Bison Ford, doing it right since 1937. Price includes all Ford rebates and dealer discount, including Ford credit cash of $750 and trade-in assistance bonus cash of $500. Not all customers will qualify. See dealer for details. Stock number 6505. Sale ends 1/31/20.
It's time now for live play-by-play coverage of University of Providence Argo basketball. Being brought to you in part by Benefice Health System, Anderson Glass, Cash Out Casino, the Celtic Cowboy, Great Falls College MSU. Also by the Max Sports Bar and Casino, McDonald's, Taco John's, A.T. Clemens, Cascade Farmers Mutual. Also brought to you by the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, Hodge Casseed, Howard's Pizza, Oxenson Towing, and Rocky Mountain Portables. Now, let's go live courtside for more live play-by-play coverage of the University of Providence Argo basketball.
Yes, welcome everyone courtside here to the McLaughlin Center for the nightcap of a doubleheader on some Saturday afternoon slam. And no, we're not talking about the wind slamming against the outside walls, taking off shingles left and right. We're talking about the slamming going on in warm-ups, to say the least. Yes, welcome everyone. I'm Troy Mellinger coming to you live, first and foremost on News Talk 1450 KQDI 97.5 FM. That's in the Electric City of Great Falls, MT. And also on Cozy Radio. That's right, Cozy FM, K-O-Z-E, Lewiston. Welcome all those to the east of the Electric City. Listening, of course, here in Cascade County. A big welcome to those on the western side of the Continental Divide, as the eastern side is getting pummeled with anywhere from 70 to 100 mile-per-hour winds, as we anticipate a little bit of a storm that's hitting the Pacific Northwest coast as we speak. So yes, it's heading our way. About Groundhog Day, which is tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow just isn't Super Bowl 54, but it's also Groundhog Day 2020. So will we be trying to get it right and spend all day to trying to do so, or will we just be able to watch another Bill Murray movie and let him do the work? Well, as we get ready for the Benefis Health System pregame show, the Lady Argos, in case you missed it, lost it by 10, 74-64 against the Lady Warriors of Lewis-Clark State. As we now prepare ourselves for the men's side of the bucket, we see that the University of Providence Argos coming in with a 19-4 outing and 6-3 in the Frontier Conference. These two teams matched up, and it was pretty much a lopsided win, a 19-point victory that took place just a few weeks ago in Lewis-Clark State's College in Lewiston, Idaho. The Warriors got the win over the Argos 90-71. We're going to take a 60-second break and continue with the Benefis Health System pregame show as we get ready to get back in action here at the McLaughlin Center for some more Saturday Night Slam. Don't go away. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
At Benefis Sletten Cancer Institute, our focus is your fight and what you're fighting to get back to. And we're here to fight alongside you every step of the way, from screening through survivorship. At Benefis, we're proud to stay on the cutting edge of care, so our neighbors, family, and friends can get world-class cancer treatments close to home. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
This community awareness message is brought to you by the Crown Lounge and Casino. The best-kept little secret in Great Falls. Stop in for Dollar Beer Night every Wednesday and karaoke every Thursday. Check out their Facebook page for the latest happenings and come make some memories at the Crown. It's called Cabaret for a Cause, and it's presented by Junior League of Great Falls, featuring an 80s theme this year. It'll be taking place Saturday, March 7th, 5 p.m. at the Meadowlark Country Club. For more details, call Stacy at 207-2751.
Nice crowd on hand as we come back to the McLaughlin Center. I mean, a really nice crowd considering how windy it is outside. Oh, sure, it's a balmy. What is it, 57 degrees? Is that what it is? 57 degrees right now. And the wind has not kept anyone away as they look forward to a down to the wire, as the University of Providence has just come off a loss. As a matter of fact, they lost it last night to Montana Tech, 82-80. So the University of Providence trying to get back on the winning track and stay above 500 in that Frontier Conference. They're right now at 6-3. Their losses have come against Westminster, 73-70. Carroll College, 93-88. And, of course, their worst loss this year against this team, Lewis-Clark State, the Warriors, 90-71. University of Providence has had win over the University of Lethbridge, 115-89. They've also defeated, University of Providence College, or the Providence University College, 112-58. They got by Northwest University, 112-104. So they're capable of getting into the 100s. Their fourth 100 game, incidentally, was a 107-62 win over SAIT, and that was just last year. And that was the end of the year. As a matter of fact, that was their final game on December 29th of 2019. In that Cactus Classic, they won all three, 91-74 over Marion University. They won against Park University Gilbert, 92-67, and they scored 96-74 over Benedictine University as well. We've got your starting lineups coming up here in just moments from now. As to start things off for Lewis-Clark State, the Warriors will be number 1, Josiah Westbrook. He's a 6'2", 185-pound senior. He'll be accompanied by Hodges Bailey, 6'2", 170-pound junior, number 11. Incidentally, number 12 on the roster is Demick Mitchell, 5'9", 180-pound junior. Number 22, incidentally, is Travis Yenor. Yenor is a 6'7", 210-pound junior. Number 32 to round out the starting five is Tristan Bradley, 6'8", 220-pound junior out of Lewiston, Idaho. He's a hometown boy, and he rounds out the starting five, number 32. Head coach Austin Johnson in his second season is out of Oklahoma Wesleyan. His associate head coach is Leif Karlberg. The assistant coach is C.J. Johnson. As we turn our attention to the University of Providence, starting things off will be Zacchaeus Kelly, a 6'6" junior from right here in the Electric City. Meanwhile, you also have Brandon Cotton. He's a 5'10" senior out of Tacoma, Washington. Dawson Fowler weighs number 11. He's a 6-foot freshman out of Belgrade, a redshirt freshman. You also have Rashid Stock, 6'3" freshman out of Cochran, Georgia, number 22. And number 32 is Jackson Hashley. He's a 6'7" sophomore out of Kalispell, Montana. He graduated from Glacier High School. Head coach Steve Keller is assisted by J.C. Isaacson as well as Mike McLean as we get ready for the opening tip-off here at the McLaughlin Center with probably a 75% capacity for our nightcap of some Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening slam. University of Providence will be going from right to left, not only on your radio dial, but also on network1sports.com. And well as the University of Providence website. They'll be wearing the fluorescent green Seattle Seahawk look. Meanwhile, it's gray top to bottom for LC State. Here comes the whistle. There's the official whistle, a triple official set, center circle, tip controlled by the University of Providence. The Argos get the tip. And to start things off quickly is Cotton. Cotton with Hashley opening up with a three-pointer, bingo! Hashley got the open look, got the green light, and it's 3-0. Argos up on top of the Warriors with that first possession. Here comes Mitchell now. Mitchell getting the screen from the big guy, 6'8" Bradley. He wants to answer a three-pointer, bingo! So both big guys knocking down the trays tonight. We're knotted at 3 apiece. This time Hashley looks away. Giving it up to Fowler. Mismatch now. Fowler on the big guy. Hadley. Bounce pass inside. Cotton gets his man up. Reverse layup, but it won't go. Hashley sets up for the easy two. Hashley with an offensive board. He's got all 5 now for UP. A little bit of pressure in backcourt as Mitchell brings it down. That's Damick Mitchell. Feed over to Bailey. Bailey on the left wing. Top side now as he goes to Bradley. Nothing there, so he finds Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell trying to get some room, some space. Kicks it out front court, three-pointer, but it's off the rim, no good. Ball tipped out into the hands. Looks like it's Kelly for UP. Argos have it. Feed pass. It's Stocks. Three-pointer rims out, no good. Quick look by both ball clubs as the shot clocks have not even gotten down to 15. Just underway here in the first 20-minute half. Here comes another three, this time by the Warriors. Three-pointer, bingo! By Bailey. Hodges Bailey knocks down the three, and first lead tonight now for LC State. They're up 6-5. Down low, that's Stocks. Rashi Stocks. He'll kick it out, throw it out to Cotton. Cotton now for the Argos works it right against that man-to-man pressure put on by LC State. Feed to Fowler, takes the screen. Dribbles free throw line, kicks it back to Hashley. Hashley on the right wing. Hold up. Feed over to Cotton. Cotton penetrates. Spin move inside the lane. Has it stripped. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and counted at the buzzer. The shot clock went off and so did Brandon Cotton. Argos with the lead change for the second time. Up 7-6 early on. 17:36 on the clock. Just barely underway in our nightcap. Out front court. That's Mitchell. As he goes to Bradley deep in the corner. The big guy in the corner can't get the shot off. So there's Westbrook. He looks off his first attempt. Now Bradley with another three-pointer. Bingo! Tristan Bradley 2 for 2 from three-point range. Argos down by 2, 9-7. Here comes Cotton as he meets the mid-line. As he meets up with his defender. His defender, by the way, is Mitchell. Feeds over right side to Hashley on the baseline. Hashley looks in the middle. He's caught in the corner. He's got Bradley on him. Spin move. Gets his man moving left. Now he feeds it inside to Cotton. Cotton one-hands it, but he puts too much on it. What a look that time by Cotton inside the lane. As he feeds down court, Westbrook on the offensive board. Here comes the shot off the glass. No good. Lindsay State runs it down. Mitchell comes up with an offensive rebound. He'll feed it to Bailey, who's hit a three. Back to Mitchell for a three, but it won't go. Kicked out now to LC State as Westbrook puts up with another offensive rebound. Alley-oop into Bradley on the mismatch, and Bradley, the 6'8" junior, knocks down his first two off the alley-oop. Here come the Argos, down by 4, now 11-7. As Kelly feeds off to Fowler. Fowler is going to lose it out of bounds on a turnover. 16:20 on the clock, just barely into this ball game. As the Warriors open up their biggest lead, up 11-7. Remember, we were knotted at 3. There has been just 2 lead changes. Make that 3. And the lady, or I should say, and the Argos down court will pick up their first whistle at a foul. Providence, first team foul, number 1 on Stocks. 16:10 remaining here in the first half. Inbounding will be Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it out to Bailey. Now to Westbrook. As they try to go inside to Yenor. Yenor with the ball on the floor. Double team, one hands it up and in. Yenor with a bit of a mismatch as far as size is concerned. Picks up his first 2, and all of a sudden now the Warriors up by 6, 13-7. They incidentally have had 7 unanswered points. Ball's on the floor, fought for, picked up by Mitchell. Here come the Warriors on the run. Mitchell will hold up, give off to Yenor, pump fake. Nothing there inside the lane, so Westbrook will penetrate in. He's going to be partially blocked. Shots up, won't go, and Hashley comes up with a defensive board. Here comes a 1-on-2 now, down court. It is Cotton. Cotton inside the lane, takes it all the way up, feeds the one-hander that time to Kelly. Kelly with a nice bank shot, cuts it to 4, 13-9. Looks like the Warriors want to slow things down. Hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell at the 15-10 mark. Dribble and drive, cut off, goes out to Bradley for a three-pointer, bingo! Bradley's third 3 he has yet to miss tonight. He also has a deuce in there. And already a double figures. Argos down by 7, 16-9. Fowler goes in, nice spin move inside the lane. Left-handed, goes up, but it won't go in. Rebound, Mitchell. Mitchell down court now for the Warriors. They're up by 7. Mitchell penetrates, and Hashley comes up with a steal. Hashley now for the Argos, down court, keeps it himself all the way up, and it won't go. Bradley comes up with a defensive rebound. Kind of a nice block that time by Mitchell. And Westbrook out in front court. Mitchell, alley-oop as they try to go inside to Yenor. Now he'll kick it out to Westbrook for a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Boy, that went around the world twice. And here comes Kelly. Kelly with the ball now for the Argos. He waves everyone off. Trying to go baseline is Cotton. Cotton will be called out of bounds as he caught the line on the near side. Now here comes Jake Albright, 6'6", 220, junior out of Clarkston, Washington. He will come in for Yenor. Also Fowler will come out, as well as Cotton for UP. Argos are down 16-9. And now in the ball game is Joel Thabes. Thabes in the ball game along with Rashid Butler. So Butler and Thabes in the ball game now for the Argos. Westbrook with it. Feed to Bradley. Another three-pointer, but this time it doesn't go. Rebound, though, up and in that time by Jake Albright. Albright got the whistle and will be at the free throw line shooting 3. LC State has opened up a can, and you know what? Let's take the break up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 13:50 on the clock, first half. Warriors 18, Argos 9. Back in 60 with more after this timeout.
Hey, this is Lisa Stone. Heard the Mark Patrick weight loss hypnosis hype? Well, I attended because my father stopped smoking with hypnosis. Hypnosis eliminated my desire for soda and fast food, made me want to exercise, and I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. My energy level exploded. I went to another session to deal with some other problem foods, and I lost another 10 pounds. In fact, I brought my husband. He lost weight. More important, cholesterol and blood pressure improved. My friend went, and she lost 20 pounds in the first 2 months. So does Mark Patrick hypnosis work? Oh yeah, it works. Nothing has changed my life more. Well, except maybe my husband. He's so proud of me. Makes me cry.
Oh my, that's a touching story. What are you waiting for? Join Mark Patrick's seminars and lose the weight or stop smoking guaranteed for only $49.99. That's right, weight loss seminar Thursday, February 6th at the Hampton Inn and Suite Hotel in Great Falls. Time is 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Registration begins at 5 p.m. Stop smoking seminar starts at 8 p.m. Registration starts 7:30 p.m.
As we come back just above courtside here at the McLaughlin Center, both teams taking to the court now with 13:50 remaining in the first half. Argos down 18-9. After the Lady Argos fell to LC State in the opener, 74-64. Warriors won it by 19 the first time that the two teams had met. And here comes the three-point shot and play that time by Jake Albright. So the Warriors now are up by 10. As we come back to live action, and Kelly working it around the horseshoe. He'll go to Butler top side. Now to Thabiz. Thabiz. He'll feed it off now to Currington. Kayla Currington, a graduate of CMR. He's got it now for the Argos as he works it around the right wing. Shot clock down to 9 as Kelly launches a three. Won't go. Albright with the defensive board. Looks for an outlet. No, keeps it himself. Takes it all the way down court. Racing down court on the baseline. Gets his man moving inside the lane just to kick it out. Inside up, but it won't go as Kelly gets the block on Bailey. That was Hodges Bailey. Down court, now setting up is Butler for a three-pointer, but it won't go. Butler can't get the three, but Argos get the offensive board. That's their second OB tonight. Kelly with the ball now. Feed pass ball knocked out of bounds by Albright. Kind of a deflection that time as he denied the pass down low to Thabiz. Under 13 up to play, 12:57. Argos led 7-6 and have been outscored 13-2 on a run. Shots up, won't fall. Rebound goes Warriors. That shot taken but not making. That time by UP. And I believe that was actually by Thabiz. Out in front court, it's Hughes. Hughes in the ball game. Jackson Hughes, 5'10 sophomore out of Meridian, Idaho. He'll take the shot up and it'll drop on two. So the Warriors now lead it by 12, 21-9. Give to Kelly. Kelly penetrates in for the layup. Feeds it over left side wing as he goes to Stocks. Stocks for a three-pointer, but a rebound. One-hander by Kelly and it won't fall. So even when the Argos do get the shot baseline, all of a sudden there's nothing there. Albright shots off the glass up and in. And as you might expect, head coach Steve Keller wants to take a break, so let's step away. Here at the McLaughlin Center, up at the Bill Vanderbank scoreboard, 12:08 remaining in the first half. Warriors 23, Argos 9. Back in 60 with more after this timeout.
Hello, gentlemen. May I see your Montana Real IDs?
ID? I'm Captain Meriwether Lewis.
And I'm Captain William Clark.
Hang on. I see there's more than one William Clark. I need to verify it's really you.
It's the real me, I promise.
Discover more at mtrealid.gov. Available now.
Montana Real ID. It's the real me.
Brought to you by the Montana Department of Justice.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Ron and Debbie Dodd. The Dodd Squad with Daskulius Realty Group. Are you getting ready to sell your house? Let the Dodd Squad help you with their expertise knowledge of the complete selling process. Reach the Dodd Squad at debbiedodd406@gmail.com or rondodd406@gmail.com. It's called Sail On. It's the Beach Boys tribute. It'll be Thursday, February 20th, 7:30 p.m. at the Mansfield Theater. For advance tickets, call the box office 455-8514.
Welcome back, everyone, to the McLaughlin Center. It's the Benefice Health System Game of the Week. 12:08 remaining here in the first half. Both teams have gone to their benches. And coming out on the floor for the first time is Khalil Stevenson, the 6'3" junior out of Fullerton, California. He makes his first appearance now for the Warriors, who have the lead but not the ball, up 23-9. There's Cotton. Cotton out front court on the dribble. Wants to penetrate, cut off, takes a jumper from the free throw line. Off the rim, not there. Rebound goes to Albright. Albright gets the DB. Quick outlet pass over to Mitchell, and he races down court, but UP back in a hurry, so no transition. Fowler getting ready to check now in for the Argos, and the shot clock reaches 15. Warriors have the ball as they try to feed inside to Yaynor. He's going to kick it out. Baseline jumper now by Stevenson. Rims out no good, but there's Albright with an offensive rebound putback. Warriors up 25-9. UP with the ball. Kelly, far side, man-to-man defense. He's being hounded. Takes a jumper from the free throw line, and pow! Zacchaeus Darko Kelly drops in his second field goal. And he stops the bleeding. Remember, that was a 19-2 run. Shots up from the free throw line by Yenor. Yenor picks up his second field goal. 27-11 your score. Down by 16, Argos with the ball. 10:47 on the clock. Top side is Currington. Currington with the ball. As we're going to with 10:41 remaining here in the first half. We'll see if we can't get ready and continue on. As with 10:34, shot taken and making that time by the University of Providence. So now working it around to the right side. Shot taken this time by Hughes. His shot is off the mark. And here come the University of Providence as the Argos now have it. Kelly inside the lane. Nice little pull-up jumper. He can't get that one to go.
You're not alone. If you're hurting or considering suicide, call for backup. 800-273-TALK or text MT to 741-741. We need you. Your family needs you. Suicide is not the answer. Get help. Sponsored by DPHHS and the American Broadcasters Association.
Welcome back to live coverage. Technical difficulties, but we're back to live action here. Albright puts up another two. Argos down by 19 to make that 21, down 36-15 at the 8-12 mark here in the first half. A feed over to Cotton. Cotton breaks toward the hoop. Now in the ball game, incidentally, is Schillings Jr. Puts the shot up baseline, not going to go. Rebound goes to Hashley, and there's going to be a whistle of jump ball. It's going to be, let's see, possession arrow in favor of Lewis Clark State. Warriors will have possession. With 8:02 remaining here in the half, on that possession change and jump ball. So now as we're back to live action, Mitchell with it. As the Warriors have put up 36 in the first 12 minutes of play, up 36-15. Mitchell feed inside the lane now to Bradley. Bradley to Albright, now to Bradley. Bradley, double team, feeds his man up, and they're going to be nice rejection that time by Kelly off the glass. As the ball stolen away this time by Mitchell. Mitchell takes it all the way in, holds up inside the lane for the Warriors. Gives to Bradley for three. Partially blocked that time by Kelly. Now we've got a whistle and a foul on the far side. And it's a pushing foul against the Warriors. Not a shooting foul. It's their second team foul at the 7:27 mark here in the first. And it is number 1 on Jake Albright. And like I say, that's only the second whistle here in the first half against Lewis Clark State. Some substitutions. Cotton will go out. Stocks back in. Remember, also in the ball game is Kevin Schillings Jr. Kelly with the ball. Left side baseline. Head-to-head against Westbrook. Nice spin move. Lays it off the glass. No, but it won't go. He'll be at the free throw line shooting a couple. He had a thundering slam dunk, by the way, that is a highlight reel on any sports network, and it is amazing and impressive. Never got a chance to see that one. That's well worth the price of admission. And we're at about 80% capacity, actually, here at the McLaughlin Center for some Saturday night slam. Shots up, shots in by Kelly. Kelly, 6'6" junior. With 7:13 remaining here in the half. Warriors up 36-16. 20-point difference now is at 19. As Kelly goes 2 for 2 on that first person to foul on Josiah Westbrook. And here comes Mitchell now on dribble for LC State. Feeds to Albright. No backdoor there. Kicks back out to Mitchell. Mitchell breaks toward the hoop, trying to spin move inside the lane. He'll kick it to Bradley for a three-pointer, but this one's off its mark. Rebound Schillings. And Schillings will keep it himself. No outlet pass. All the way down court. Now he feeds off to Kelly. Kelly has it. Takes the screen. Looks at a three-pointer, but it's off the rim. Rebound Hashley. Has the ball stripped out of his hands. Fight for it on the floor. Picked up by the Warriors. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell going head-to-head against Schillings. Now opens up a three. Steps inside to Albright, and he gets it to go. Once again, 21-point difference. Warriors up 38-17. Here comes Stocks, three-pointer. Stocks can't get it to go, but Kelly lays up the one-hander. It won't fall. Rebound, Bradley. No, ball tipped out. They're going to say, yes, it is Argo basketball baseline. So Providence maintains possession at the 6:09 mark here in the first half. Up off the bench is Hodges Bailey. And Bailey will come in. Wetzel's out there on the court as well, Jacob Wetzel. Great Falls High grad in his 5th year as he redshirted. And it's a kick out front court to Wetzel. Wetzel as he feeds over to Kelly. Kelly baseline. Spin move, can't get the shot. Now he's underneath, puts it off the glass, it won't go, tips it himself. Talk about persistence, and it paid off for Kelly in the form of 2 points. 5:50 remaining here in the first half. LC State has doubled up on the Argos, 38-19. Feed over to Bailey. Bailey around the shoehorn to Bradley. Now to Mitchell. He's on the left wing, goes right wing, goes to Westbrook, penetrates, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. He's whistled and fouled by Schillings. So Schillings will pick up whistle number 1. Team foul number 4. This half against the Argos. So now at the free throw line, it'll be Westbrook to shoot 2. Shot's on its way, and counted. That's Westbrook's first point. There have been 5 others to score on the Warrior bench. As Albright, who came off the bench, scored 9 in this first half, and he'll take a rest. Second one by Westbrook, yes, up and in. 6'2" senior out of Bellingham, Washington. Scored his first 2 points via the free throw line, and now the Argos are down by 21. Could be 18. Nope, but the three ball didn't fall for Kelly, and that's one shot. And out of the pack here comes Westbrook to Mitchell. Mitchell at the free throw line, alley-oop inside to Bradley. He gets a man up, puts up the shot. It's partially checked. That time by Thaubies, but I think Kelly may have picked up the whistle and the foul. So Bradley got the alley, but he didn't get the oop. That was Kelly who got that one. Picked up his second whistle. So now Bradley at the free throw line for the Warriors, who are up by 21, now 22. Shots up, shots in. Bradley looking at 20 points, probably in the first half, with still 5:13 remaining on the clock. Bradley's second one goes as well. Kelly with the inbound now for the Argos, down by their worst deficit. They're down by 23, 42-19. Give it up, far side to Stocks. And Stocks with a whistle and a foul on the floor. That'll be team foul number 3 against LC State. Stops the clock with 5:03 remaining in the half. That's the second personal foul, incidentally, on Travis Yaynor. Comes into Schillings. Schillings to Kelly. Back to Schillings. Drives inside the lane. Lays up the left-hander. Oh! Schillings with an aerobatic move. An acrobatic move to boot. Got the 2 to drop. Put a little English on that one. Alley-oop to Bradley. Baseline. Pulls up the jumper. Rims out no good. Rebound. It's Bailey now for the Warriors. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Argos. And it'll still be LC State basketball. Yaynor will come out. Here comes in Albright now, the substitution for LC State. They'll have the ball to inbound in front of the Argo bench with 4:35 remaining. Westbrook to inbound. They'll go to Albright. Shot clock is at 10. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Mitchell throws it over to Albright, and it was way out of reach. They give the low fives to each other, saying, well, if I was 7-6 instead of 6-6, I might have got that one. So as we go down court, Argos have it. Inside the lane, Thabiz, he's underneath the bucket. We've got a traveling call. Thabiz, a turnover against University of Providence on the travel call as he tried to get his feet stationary. Momentum carried him away. Fowler back in, Stocks back out, Currington back in, and Schillings out, and also Olson is making his first appearance. That's Jake Olson, the 6'6 freshman, graduate of CM Russell High, so he's a hometown boy as well. Playing for the hometown crowd here at the McLaughlin Center on a windy Saturday night. First day of February, here's how we begin the month, right? But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Probably will finish with snow and cold. Left side, Bradley feeds into Albright. Albright left side, shot clock down to 12. Here comes Mitchell, though, open for a three-pointer, bingo! Boy, a double team on the baseline, and Mitchell just picked up his first field goal. Gives the Warriors a 24-point lead, up 45-21. Wetzel, who's a three-point technician, gives to Olson baseline. Back to Wetzel. Those two players went head-to-head against each other in the crosstown game about 2-3 years ago. Olson gets the feed down left side. He'll drop it in for 2. Olson for the Argos brings the crowd alive. Like I say, the hometown boy gets his first field goal. Matches up real well with Bradley. One at 6'8", one at 6'2". Feed side. As they go deep in the corner, this 3 went off the mark. Ball out front court to Mitchell. That's a fresh 20 now for the Warriors. Out in front court with the ball is Westbrook. Tries to penetrate. It's going to be a whistle and a hold that time on Fowler. And you know, for being his last name of Fowler, he's not much of one. That's only his first. Team foul number 6, though, for UP. As the Argos are down by 22, 45-23. Kicking out in front court, they go to Mitchell. Mitchell feeds to Bradley. Back to Mitchell. They're out in front court. Big mismatch as Currington is on Bradley, but Mitchell can't get it to him. Finally goes to Albright from 10. He won't go. Gets his own rebound. Fresh 20 now for the Warriors. Now Bradley open in the corner for 3. Way off the mark. Wetzel with a DB. Down court, Argos to Currington. Now back out, left side to Kelly. Kelly with it now for Providence. Penetrates in for the give and go. Instead he goes to Currington. Currington looking for someplace back out. Shot clock at 15. Wetzel, cross court to Fowler. Pump fake. He drives in the lane, lays up the one-hander, but not enough on it. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Olson. He'll kick it out. Kelly, three-pointer off the mark. Ball tipped around Albright with the defensive board, and he clears it out now for the University, I should say, Lewis Clark State College. Great Falls, Providence, 3 shots, no go. We're under 2 left to play here in the first half. 1:56 on the clock. Alley-oop down low to Albright. Albright, double team baseline. Throws it up to Westbrook. From the baseline jumper, no, won't go. Fought for on the floor. They're going to say a whistle and a foul on the tip-in. As Hodges Bailey had a really nice look at it, but a whistle and a foul kept him from getting the 2. So now at the free throw line, Hodges Bailey with a 3-pointer. He's the 6'2 junior out of Centralia, Washington. He's got 2. It's up, but it's not in. Bailey will get 1 more. The score is 45-23. Warriors leading the Argos. As now Jackson Hughes is back in for Lewis Clark State. 1:45 remaining. That was the 7th team foul, by the way, against the University of Providence. And he gets this one to go. Hughes does. Or check that. That was not Hughes. That was Bailey as he gets the second one to go. Jake Olson lays it up and in on a nice feed down low. Once again, his second move. Argos have cut it to 21, 46-25. 1:29 on the clock. As they go inside the lane to Albright. Albright with a nice move down low. Albright, 11th point so far this evening. Across the 10-second line, here comes Kelly. Kelly on the dribble. He missed his last 3. Dribbles in, ball on the floor. Picked up, kicks it out. And he'll kick it out, incidentally, to Butler. Butler gives off to Currington for a 3-pointer long distance, but an alley-oop inside the lane. Almost a pass down low to Kelly, but he can't get the easy one to fall. Warriors pick up the loose stuff. Bradley to Hughes. Hughes' 3-pointer, but it's off the back of the rim. Bradley, offensive rebound, fresh 20. 50 seconds on the clock. And we've got a whistle and a foul on the denial. Looks like Butler picks up a whistle. Rasheed Butler picks up whistle number 1. Team foul number 8. So it is a shooting foul. And they're going to say a 1-1 from the free throw line is Jake Albright. It is up, it is in, and he is 2 for 2 on the night. Argos last led 7-6. And now we're down by 24, 49-25. Albright, another, yes. It'll drop in. And the final 50 on the clock. Here the first half winds itself down. Here comes Kelly across the midline. Kelly with the ball. Takes the screen from Olson. Kelly still goes in for the layup, and he beats Bradley to the hoop, and it's going to be tipped out by UP's Jake Olson. He beats Bradley, but he couldn't get the finish. As Wetzel gets ready to check back in, and he'll do so for Kelly. 36.6, so there's a 6 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Warriors to inbound Hughes, and Hughes will dribble it on the out-of-bounds line. It'll be a turnover against Lewis Clark State. Nice pressure that time put on by Currington for the Argos, forced him out. Fowler to inbound for UP. Goes to Wetzel out in front court. Wetzel looks off the screen, takes it all the way in, lays up the hand, gets his own rebound. Nope, taken away by Bradley. Now the shot clock is turned off. Final 19 up on the board. First half winding itself down. Hughes taking his time. Works it across the 10-second taker to the right wing. Down to 10. Inside the lane, Hughes still has it. Now he goes to Albright at 7. He kicks it now to Mitchell in the corner. 3-pointer, bingo! Final 2 seconds, 1 second. Jake Olson, I should say Jake Wetzel, one of the 2 Jakes. Wetzel from the 3-quarter mark. And it's high on the backboard, not in. So we've gone through 1 half of play, 20 solid minutes. And it's been pretty much since 7-6, the Lewis Clark State Warriors, as they lead this one 53-25. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, it'll be the Benefis Health System halftime show from the McLaughlin Center right after this 3-minute timeout.
At Benefis Sutton Cancer Institute, our focus is your fight. Fighting to get back to. And we're here to fight alongside you every step of the way, from screening through survivorship. At Benefis, we're proud to stay on the cutting edge of care so our neighbors, family, and friends and get world-class cancer treatments close to home. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
At Big O Tires, our stores are run by local owners. Local owners who make it their mission to provide professional, trustworthy service. Local owners who take pride in getting to know their local customers. They've been at it for years, selling the best tires in the business, keeping your car on the road, and you safely behind the wheel. It's kind of their thing. Experience it for yourself. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Big O Tires next to Boston's Restaurant and Sports Bar.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls, with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it!
Hello, I'm Pam Nominson with Nominson Insurance. You may remember my dad since he started the agency 40 years ago. Through the years, Dad has always given me words of wisdom. In reality, all we have to give is a piece of paper and a promise. The paper being the contract, and the promise is to take care of people with home, auto, and life insurance. Yes, times have changed, but our promise hasn't. Call us at 452-8588 or stop by and visit us across from Dairy Queen on 10th.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
It is the Benefice Health System halftime show here on News Talk 1450, 97.5 KQDI, Great Falls. Also on the Cozy FM, KOZE Lewiston in Idaho. Yes, it's Saturday Night Slam, and right now it's been the Lewis and Clark State Warriors just slamming it to the University of Providence as the Argos are down by 28, 53-25. That's your halftime score. Here's how the Argos have done it as we take a look at the individual scoring. Totals include, as far as points are concerned, 10 points by Travis Yenner. 10 points by Yenner. He is 4 of 5 from the field. And incidentally, he has just 1 defensive foul. So again, 10 points for Travis Yenner. 17 of the night so far by Tristan Bradley. You've got 5 for Josiah Westbrook. Also 4 by Hodges Bailey. And you've got 6 by Demick Mitchell. Both of those, by the way, are 3-pointers. And then you've got Jake Albright, who came off the bench at I think about number 7, maybe even number 8. And he incidentally with 11 total points. Turnovers, 4 turnovers for Lewis Clark State, those Warriors. Meanwhile, for the University of Providence, the Argos, they end up with 5 turnovers. So just 1 more turnover, but the shooting percentage, which we'll get to in a moment, is far from that. As a matter of fact, Kelly, incidentally, is just 3 of 15 from the field for a total, incidentally, of 8. He's got 8 on the night. Meanwhile, you've got Jackson Hashley, who ended up with a 3-pointer to start the game. He ends up with a total of 7 in the first half. 2 by Brandon Cotton. 1 field goal also for Kevin Schilling. Schilling, incidentally, with 1 field goal and a total of 2. 2 for Joel Thabees. And then you've got Jake Olson, who came off the bench at about number 10, 9 or 10. He ends up with a couple of field goals on the give and go for a total of 4. As far as personal fouls are concerned, nobody with more than 2 You've got Kelly with 2 personals, everybody else with 1 on the court for the Argos. Meanwhile, 2 by Yenner for the Warriors. As far as percentage for shooting is concerned, the Warriors right now 18 of 37 for 48.6%. They are 9 of 20 from three-point range, which is 45%, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 88.9. Meanwhile, for the University of Providence, a dismal 28.9% from the field, 11 of 38. From three-point range, even worse than that, 1 of 12 at just 8.3%. But they're solid 100% from the free throw line. Unfortunately, it's only 2 for 2. So there you go as far as some team statistics and individual-wise as well. We're going to bring you up to date on some of the action that took place earlier today, not just in college hoops, when it comes to ladies' actions, like, for instance, the Lady Warriors over the Lady Argos and the Lady Cats over the Lady Grizz. But we'll glance at some of the action when it comes to high school as well. And don't forget, there's a couple of Brawl of the Wild games going on tonight as the University of Montana hosts the Montana State University Bobcats in Missoula. Right now, before we take a 3-minute break, up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, it's the Warriors out of LC State 53, the Argos out of the University of Providence 25. We're back in 3 after this timeout.
Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 4 to 7 every night of the week. 4 to 7? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of with multiple drink and appetizer specials, or test your luck on any of their gaming machines. Enjoy happy hour from 4 to 7 or watch your favorite sporting event. All this and more at the home of the 45-cent wings, only at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Heritage Inn.
Take it to the max. This is Rocky Erickson with another sports story. Sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield and the Montana Department of Transportation.
Look around this big blue state of ours, and what do you see?
Hope.
Hope all around us.
Thanks to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana Big Blue Sky Initiative, there's hope in our fight against the opioid epidemic. We're bringing together local and state healthcare providers, community leaders, the legislature, and people like you to fight this fight, turning opioids into hopioids.
Everybody get together, try to love one another right now.
Imagine if every Montana one reason for using their seatbelt. Just one reason why they buckle up every time. Imagine no one dies in a car crash. Imagine the people saved by their one reason. What's your one reason to buckle up and drive safely? Help reach the vision of 0 deaths and 0 serious injuries on Montana roadways. Always buckle up. A message from the Montana Department of Transportation.
Many of you have heard about the football player coming off the bench to make a tackle. Well, there's more to that story. It was the 1954 Cotton Bowl between Rice and Alabama. Late in the first half, Rice running back Dickie Magel was on his way to a long touchdown run. But as Dickie neared the Alabama sideline, Tommy Lewis came off the bench and tackled him. Years later, Tommy Lewis was coaching a high school team. They were in the state championship game. In that title game, with his team leading 12-7, a player from the other team was going in for a long score when one of Lewis's players came off the bench and tackled him. The player was giving the touchdown. Their team won. You know, somehow, football history repeats itself. This is Rocky Erickson.
Great Falls College, MSU, where it all begins. 3.5 million. That's the number of unfilled cybersecurity jobs worldwide by 2021. Great Falls College, MSU is the place that can train you for one of the most important jobs in the IT industry, protecting against cyber threats. GFC MSU is flexible and affordable, and with 1- and 2-year degrees, it's where you'll finish faster so you can get out of college and into the workforce. Find out where it all begins. Visit gfcmsu.edu.
It is the Benefis Health System halftime show, and right now it is pretty much LC State as they lead this one by 28, 53-25. Taking a look, though, as we, like I say, are midway through the men's action. Earlier tonight, it was the Lady Warriors over the Lady Argos by 10, a final of 74-64 to get the sweep this season in the 2-game matchup in Frontier Care action. They got the win in Lewiston, Idaho, 61-60 just a few weeks ago. Taking a look at some of the action that took place earlier today. Boys varsity basketball, Missoula Sentinel. The Spartans over the Bulldogs of Butte, 54-45. That was a final in Butte, incidentally. That 9-point victory as the Spartans get back on the winning track as they lost it to Missoula Hellgate last night at Dahlberg Arena in that crosstown matchup. Meanwhile, also on the boys varsity, it was the Flathead Braves losing to the Helena Bengals. Helena defeated Flathead 58-49. Also, the Capital Bruins got a big win against the Glacier Wolfpack 54-37 to maintain only one loss, and that was against Missoula Hellgate. As far as the girls are concerned, the Spartans defeated the Bulldogs 54-45. Girls basketball also had CMR getting past Belgrade 54-31 in a home game matchup. And we can't forget, incidentally, some of the other girls basketball, like, for instance, CMR. Oh, I mentioned that CMR game, didn't I? The CMR girls basketball had the Capital Bruins remaining undefeated, defeating Glacier 60-39 again in girls basketball. So there you go. It's a couple of girls basketball games, like, for instance, Helena High over Flathead on the girls' side, 59-43. Action earlier today when it comes to the Lady Cats and the Lady Grizz. That game tipped off at 2 p.m. Gave people a lot of time to head out, maybe pick up some lunch or run some errands during pause between the Brawl of the Wild on the ladies' side and the men's side, because the second game on the men's side tonight didn't begin until 7 p.m., where the Lady Bobcats defeated the Lady Grizz right there at Dahlberg Arena, Adams Fieldhouse, on the campus of the University of Montana by a final of 66-61 in overtime. What a great matchup. Meanwhile, as we get ready for the second half here, it's a 28-point ball game. Will the University of Providence get a rally and come back? Wait and see. So let's take a 60-second break and come back with your second half in 60 seconds. It's the Benefis Health System halftime show. And right now up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, it's the Warriors out of LC State College 53, the Yargos out of the University of Providence 25. Back in 60 after this timeout.
With national franchise backing and more than 18 years experience, Chris at The Blind Guy offers only the best when it comes to custom window coverings, providing you with quality, exceptional value, and unparalleled service. Beautiful, functional blinds, energy-efficient, light-diffusing shades, window shutters, and awnings from the finest manufacturers, complete with warranty, and installation is always free with The Blind Guy. Discover how affordable it is. Call Chris at The Blind Guy for your free in-home estimate, 454-0099.
Ready for a new power image? Picture yourself behind the wheel of a vehicle. What kind? Well, the one with the power to take you on long adventures, or maybe short trips to the store. Have you had a credit issue? The friendly staff at Wheel Deal Auto will help you find a vehicle and get you an affordable payment with an easy down payment. At Wheel Deal Auto, they are here to help you get a vehicle that can change your image. Wheel Deal Auto is at 4901 2nd Avenue North in Great Falls, or see their website at WillDealAutos.com.
We are just about ready for the second half to begin. It is our nightcap of a doubleheader. And thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're in Lewiston, Idaho, or right here in Great Falls, MT. Here at the McLaughlin Center on the campus of the University of Providence, the Argos, incidentally, will have possession to open up the second half down by 28, 53-25. Remember, they were up 7-6, and all of a sudden a 19-2 run put the hurt. The Argos and the Warriors are likely tied up just one time. There's only been 3 lead changes, and we were knotted at 3 apiece. Next up for the University of Providence, they will be taking a trip down to the Magic City of Billings, as this coming Thursday, February 6th, they'll be playing Rocky Mountain College, 5:30 and 7:30, and of course you can hear that game, incidentally, right here, because there will be Grizz and Bobcats on our sister station, so keep that in mind. There's the official whistle, and we are underway with our second half of play, final 20 minutes of some Saturday night slam. The Argos down by 28, feed it into Hashley, who had a big rest of that second half, and he takes it right in and lays it up. The 6'7" sophomore picks up the first 2. He had the first field goal to open up the ball game, which was a 3, but he's cut back on that as it's only a 1. And we've got a whistle and a pushing foul, as this time it was on Cotton. Cotton opens up with his first whistle personal-wise, and team foul number 1. So Mitchell gets it in play now for the Warriors, and their first possession to open up the second half. Here comes Mitchell as he works it to the right side. Cross-court pass, looking to Bailey. Bailey deep in the corner on the far side, and it's stolen away out in front court by Stocks. Stocks races down court, nice little spin move, lays it up, but doesn't go in. That's how bad it's been. 28.6% shooting from the field, and it's not all been from the outside. Across the 10-second mark, finally on the left side. Westbrook open for a three-pointer for the Warriors. Won't go. Rebound, Stocks. Stocks for the Argos. Keeps it himself. Nice move down low to Fowler. Fowler tries to one-hand it on the catch baseline, and it's a turnover. They like to one-hand it in the NFL, and sometimes you get extra points for that in the competition. But here on the floor with that English on that basketball, it spins out of bounds. So now here's Mitchell on the far side, working the front court perimeter. Shot clock down to 18. Feeds it over to Bradley for a three-pointer. Bingo! So Bradley picks up a three just like his first shot in the first half. The only difference is that Hashley's was a 2 instead of a 3. All the way in and all the way up and in is Cotton. Cotton drives the lane, puts in the 2. He only had 1 field goal in the first half. And it was a 2. Mitchell having trouble going head-to-head against Cotton to get it across the 10-second line. Finally does so with the shot clock at 20. Took him 9 to get it across. Mitchell drives the lane, cut off by Kelly. Backs out near 3. Feeds to Bradley, who just knocked out a 3. Shot clock down to 10. Mitchell feeds it to Bradley. Back out to Mitchell. Sets for a three-pointer. No, won't go. Rebound, though. Warriors, fresh 20. And throw it away. Mitchell, as he went to Westbrook. Westbrook was going baseline, and Mitchell thought he was standing in front of the bench. Remember, only 4 turnovers for LC State in the first half, and there were 5 against the Argos. As here comes now Cotton out in front court. Give to Kelly. Kelly looks side. Alley oops now to Hashley. Hashley bumping and grinding. Takes him left-handed. Puts up the one-hander. Draws a foul from Bradley. So Bradley picks up, I think, number 1. And it is. First person to foul on the big guy, 6'8" junior. That'll be a 2-shot foul now on Jackson Hashley. He's got the 3, got a couple of 2s, needs the 1s. Clock at the 17:41 mark, just barely into the second half. And Hashley gets it to go. He did a little gyration right there at the free throw line. Body English helped him on that one. And he'll get 1 more. Hashley for the Argos. This one on its way. Backspin up and in. That cuts it to 25, 56-31. And the inbound that time is out of bounds as Yenor, with that turnover, causes a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's step away. At 17:41, I'm on the clock at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Warriors 56, Argos 31. Back in 60 after this timeout.
Everyone is back in school, but Johnny has football practice, Jenny has piano lessons and dance class, and Jimmy has preschool outings. How am I going to get my kitchen finished? The summer flew by, and now I'm too busy.
Have no fear. JD's Home Service is here. With over 10 years in home restoration experience, he can have your kitchen done in no time.
Oh, JD's Home Service. You're a lifesaver.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't eat candy. Let JD's Home Service be your hero. Call 899-2191.
We're going to Gardner's. Gonna get us an RV and get away. Up to the mountains, out to the lake. Ooh, you know it's time to play. That's why we're going to Gardner's. 'Cause I know that they always treat us right. They make fun of portable. They make it portable. I wanna hit the road today. That's why we're going to Gardner's. Gardner's RV.
What's your one reason to never drive impaired?
Welcome back, everyone. Troy Mellinger courtside here at the McLaughlin Center, home of the University of Providence. As the Argos are down 56-31. Inbound goes to UP. Putting it in motion is Kelly, and Kelly will give to Cotton, and Cotton is going to be called for a turnover. He stepped on the baseline, so a turnover against Cotton. And the Argos give it away right back. Gainer in backcourt. As he gives off now, goes to Westbrook. He'll take it all the way down court. He'll feed to Bailey. Bailey for a three. Comes up a little bit short. Rebound goes to Fowler. Fowler alley-oops it. And it's knocked out of bounds. It was intended for Stocks down court, but it was the deny. A lot of student body, I think, from the University of Providence in the audience here tonight. It's a loud, boisterous crowd out in front court to Kelly. Kelly takes it inside the lane, lays it up off the glass and in. He went right down the right side. Argos have cut it to 23, 56-33. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell brings it out in front court now for L3 State. 17:02 on the clock. Stocks trying to get it, but it's picked up by Bailey. Bailey feeds to Yaner deep in the corner. Shot clock down to 15, and a whistle and a personal foul against Bailey as he set the screen. Head coach Austin Johnson up off the bench, up and down, right in front of the scorer's table. He's well out of his coaching box. Hasn't received a warning as of yet from Sean Schroeder or from Bo Scott or from Greg. Greg, Bo, and Sean, the officiating crew, as Fowler with a three-pointer off the mark. No good. Mitchell with a defensive rebound. No Atlas keeps it himself. So Mitchell now for LC State walks across the 10-second line. Finally gets a little bit of pressure. One-hands it. He one-hands it to Westbrook. And like I mentioned before, you can throw one-handed, but to catch one-handed with some English, that's a turnover. Right into the Warrior bench. And a turnover once again for LC State. Argos with the ball. There's Cotton. Cotton on dribble. Feeds to Hashley. Hashley sets for a three-pointer, but it's off the mark. No good. Mitchell underneath the bucket comes up with a rebound. Mitchell keeps it himself. All the way across down court, up underneath, and a whistle and a foul underneath this end. Stops the clock at 16:09 remaining in a 23-point ball game. Warriors leading at 56-33 over the Argos. At the free throw line will be Bailey. Bailey 1 for 2 tonight, all in the first half. It is up, it is not in. So right now, the foul was a payoff. His second one, though, for the Warriors is in. So he gets 1 of 2. Pretty much a trend, as that's the exact same formation in the first half as he made the second after missing the first. Kelly with the ball. Wants to hop step against Bradley. Feeds it over to Hashley, and Hashley will put it up and in. Counted. He'll be shooting for 3. Jackson Hashley lays that one up and in, and he'll be at the free throw line shooting for a 3-point play. Bradley will come out with his second personal foul, both here in the second half. He'll get a rest with a 22-point difference. Ashley trying to desperately cut into that 22. It is up, and it is not in. Tries to get his own rebound, almost gets it. But down court, left open, laying it up, but a block. Oh, what a beautiful block that time on Fowler. As going into the backstop is Bailey as he hits the wall, the pad on the wall. And I think that is number 2 on Dawson. Dawson Fowler out of Belgrade, 6-foot red shirt freshman. Bailey, who just missed his 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. So if it all goes well, which it doesn't, he'll miss his first and make his second. But he makes his first, he'll get 1 more. Again, 23-point difference. This one up, and this one rims out, no good. Stocks gets the rebound. Stocks for UP. Providence with the ball. Keeps it right side wing, looking into Hashley. One-hands it to Hashley, and he picks it up. Gets his man Albright. Ball is stripped out of his hands, picked up that Yaynor, and here comes Mitchell now for LC State. Rare turnover on the reach in that time. And now I've got a whistle at a foul this time, and it could be on Stocks. And it is Stocks with a hold down low that time on Albright. So Yaynor will inbound. Hashley will come out, get a Gatorade break with Stocks. Back it is Currington as well as Tabiz. So Now the Warriors will inbound with 15:30 remaining. There's the slap of the ball. Mitchell kicks it out to Albright. Albright waits for Mitchell. Doesn't give it to him. Keeps it himself. Inside as he goes to Yainer. Yainer gets his man up and lays up the one-hander, but it won't go. Rebound. Fought for in the lane. Finally kicking it out is Bailey. Bailey for the Warriors. Back out to Mitchell. Now there's 12 on the shot clock. A feed to Yainer. Yainer inside to Albright. He'll kick it out to Westbrook for another three-pointer. Partially blocked, doesn't go. Ball tipped in the hands of Fowler. Fowler keeps it now for the Argos. All the way down court. Providence with the ball to Kelly for a three-pointer, but it won't fall. Can't get those three to drop. Might be a little bit off balance. So now here come the Warriors with that 23-point lead, up 58-35. 14:44 remaining. Albright to Yainer. His three-pointer. Bingo! And we've got a timeout on the floor called by head coach Austin Johnson. So up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 14:37 remains. Warriors 61, Argos 35. Back in 60 after this timeout.
When buying a pre-owned vehicle, you want a dealer you can trust, selling dependable cars and trucks. Hi, I'm Tom Bluskin. The Bluskin Motors are proud to be Great Falls' only NIADA certified used car dealer. Certified vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile service contract and a 125-point mechanical inspection at no additional charge. Certified vehicles only at Bluskin Motors, 4901 10th Avenue South.
Just over the hill from high prices, Bluskin Motor Company.
Hey, Steve, did you get your bonus from work yet?
Well, yeah, I did, Bob.
Well, what are you going to do with yours?
Well, I'm heading down to Sports City Cyclery and buying me a new side-by-side.
Oh, come on, Steve. Are you sure your wife's going to let you do that?
Well, actually, Bob, it was her idea. With the specials they got going on with low-interest financing, we can't pass up the opportunity.
Man, Steve, I got to get one now, too.
Which one, Bob? A wife or a side-by-side? Sports City Cyclery, 101 57th Street South. Stop by today for at least the side-by-side.
As we come back to live action, Warriors with the ball after a missed shot by the University of Providence. It's Albright trying to feed it into Mitchell, who's caught inside the lane, and he's going to knock it off the leg of Kelly. So it'll still be LC State basketball. 14:15 on the clock, just almost midway through your second half. And Mitchell trying to inbound to Yainer, who just knocked down a three. That was Yainer, incidentally, first field goal here in the second half. As Mitchell, three-pointer bingo! As he puts the hurt to the harm. And the Argos are down by 29. 64-35, under 14 remaining. Fabiz, he'll hand off to Cotton, who penetrates in. Cotton inside the lane, puts up the one-hander, and it won't fall. Rebound, Yainer, as he gives the Argos one shot, one look, and that's it. There comes LC State down into Albright. Albright kicks it cross court. He's going to whistle at a foul as Bailey goes down. Might be a whistle at a foul on Fabiz, and it is. Joel Fabiz, 6'8" junior out of Montreal. And we've got a whistle at a timeout on the floor, and it is the media timeout. So let's take the break. Let's step away from the McLaughlin Center for 60 seconds. 13:50 on, make that 13:40 on the clock here in the second half. And up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, it's the Warriors 64, Argos 35. We're back in 60 after this timeout.
The fans are in their seats. The game is just about to begin. But wait, you can't make it to the game? Then go online to playonsports.com for Great Falls High and CMR games streamed across the state and around the world. Now friends and relatives that live across the state or around the world can watch all the action on the live stream. Star Radio in cooperation with the Great Falls Public Schools, keeping fans and communities connected. To subscribe, go to playonsports.com.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Mars of Great Falls. They specialize in interior and exterior repairs on all makes and models, as well as heated seats, fender flares, leather seat covers, and spray and bed liners. Mars of Great Falls, restoring pride in your ride.
It's the Sons of the Pioneers performing Western classics led by Roy Dusty Rogers. It'll be Wednesday, March 18th, beginning at 7:30 p.m. for one show only at the Mansfield Theater. For advance tickets, call the box office at 455-8514.
With 13:40 remaining, it seems as though the Argos' hopes are dwindling, especially when the threes aren't dropping like they are for the Warriors of LC State. Welcome back, everyone, to the McLaughlin Center. It'll be Warriors basketball baseline. Inbounding will be Stevenson. No, check that. That is Hughes. Hughes out and out in front. Shots by Mitchell for a three-pointer, but it won't fall. Rebound goes to Kelly. Kelly down court to Currington. Back to Kelly. Feed to Wetzel. Three-pointer. Bingo! Jake Wetzel with a quick look off the 20-foot mark. Now the Warriors will walk things down and really burn some clock and shot clock off as they feed to Bailey. Now to Yainer as they work it right around the horseshoe. Mitchell open for a three momentarily as the shot clock gets down to 10. Yainer, baseline, takes it all the way up, lays it all the way in from the baseline move. Argos trying to match up man-to-man, but they're getting caught on a double screen, and that leaves that baseline open. So here comes Currington. Tries to feed into Kelly. Kelly gets one step on his guy, lays it up, but it'll be at the free throw line when he scores. Yeah, Kelly had a nice move and a step, but all of a sudden, looks like the Warriors converged on him on the left side. So that is the second personal foul on Hodges. Hodges picks up his second, team foul number 4. Free throw line is Kelly, and he's 2 for 2 tonight for the Argos. This one up and this one not in, as Kelly with a rare miss from the free throw line. Mitchell comes out, Stevenson back in on the Lewis Clark State College side of life, as Kelly back at the Argos free throw line, sets for his second. It is up, this one here counted. 3 for 4 on the night. Providence puts on a full court press. Stevenson gets it inside to Hughes. Hughes and Stevenson in the backcourt as they bring pressure all the way down court. As they hit the midline, the clock reads 1, 2, 3, 4. Hughes still with the ball, dribbles and drives. Give off to Albright, kicks it to Bailey for a three-pointer. Bingo! Talk about working the shot clock down to near nothing. And then 2 quick passes to kick it out for a 3. And Kelly takes it all the way up. He'll be at the free throw line shooting a couple again. This time it's going against Bailey. Bailey picks up, I think, his 3rd personal, and it is. Team foul number 5 for both ball clubs here in the second half. Getting ready to check back in is Albright. Or check that, Bradley's getting checked in as well as Westbrook. So here comes Kelly at the free throw line, and this one rims out as well. He's missed his last 2 out of 3. As Yenner will come out, Bradley back in for the Warriors. Also Westbrook in and Bailey out with 3. So here comes Kelly now for the Argos of Providence. And he gets 1 of 2 as he did his last appearance. Inbound goes to Westbrook in backcourt. Quickly guarded. He's matched up against Stocks. Trying to work his way down court. Stocks almost with a steal. Finally across the 10-second line as the shot clock is down to 20. And we've got a whistle of foul on the far side. And this one will be against Stocks. As Stocks picks up number 3, team foul number 6, as he was pressuring Westbrook a little bit too much. Pretty aggressive defense that time on Stocks for Providence. Inbounding on the near side will be Stevenson. Stevenson trying to get it inside, and he does. No, ball's on the floor, picked up on the floor. Finally picking it up is Hughes. He'll go to Stevenson, left side baseline. Now back out to Hughes as there was a scramble for it, and it was rolling everywhere. Stocks will get the steal all the way down court and lays it up and in. Rasheed Stocks with a steal and a boost of energy to beat everybody down court. That cuts it to 27, 69-42. Warriors up over the Argos as they burn some clock. Out front court, it's Westbrook. Alley-oop tries to go down inside to Bradley, and it's stolen away by Kelly. He'll get to go up to Thaubies, and Thaubies will lay it up and in. Joel Thaubies, and it's a full timeout caused by head coach Austin Johnson, as the Argos have got a rally on the move. Up at the Bill Fountain scoreboard with 11:26 to play. It's the Warriors 69, the Argos 44, and they're coming back. And so are we in 60 seconds after this timeout.
Our stores are run by local owners. Local owners who make it their mission to provide professional, trustworthy service. Local owners who take pride in getting to know their local customers. They've been at it for years, selling the best tires in the business, keeping your car on the road, and you safely behind the wheel. It's kind of their thing. Experience it for yourself. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Big O Tires next to Boston's Restaurant and Sports Bar.
This community awareness message is brought to you by the Crown Lounge and Casino. The best-kept little secret in Great Falls. Stop in for Dollar Beer Night every Wednesday and karaoke every Thursday. Check out their Facebook page for the latest happenings and come make some memories at the Crown. It's called Cabaret for a Cause, and it's presented by Junior League of Great Falls, featuring an 80s theme this year. It'll be taking place Saturday, March 7th, 5 p.m. at the Middle Arc Country Club. For more details, call Stacy at 207-2751.
11:26 remaining in this one, and the University of Providence trying to get a rally going. Head coach Austin Johnson of the Warriors are trying to nix that, even though it is a 25-point ball game. Warriors up 69-45 as we come back to live action following that timeout. We're going to whistle at a foul. Could be on Stocks, could be his fourth. As Rasheed Stocks, he's got the duties of pressuring the ball all the way down court. Now that is the team foul number 7 against Providence. So it'll be a single bonus at this end with Westbrook. It's up, comes up short. Rebound goes to Albright, though, right over the top of Thabiz on the far side. As Westbrook has it on the right wing. Looking for the screen, wants to penetrate. Top side as he goes to Stevenson. Penetrates inside the lane. It's going to be blocked that time by Kelly out of bounds with the shot clock at 5. That was, in fact, the 4th personal foul on Stocks, and he stays in. So Hughes to inbound now for LC State. Alley-oops it, and he goes, and it's stolen away by Kelly. Kelly on a breakaway. He's got a 1-on-2. Takes it up, left-handed, lays it up off, and counted. He'll be shooting for 3. So now at the free throw line will be Kelly. After he made the 2, trying to go for the 1 and a 1-point, make that a 3-point play. And he's trying desperately to cut it to 22. Just under 11 minutes left to play, so a lot of half still to go. Kelly for Providence. This one up, and this one not in. Comes off the foot of the rim. Didn't get the 3-point play on the first person to foul on Kalili Stevenson. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell takes the screen. He's going head-to-head against Currington, and he body blocks him, and he'll be at the free throw line shooting 2. That one could be on Caleb Currington. So now, at the free throw line will be Mitchell, who is yet to be there tonight. He's got a couple of threes, but no ones. First one uncontested, and it rims in. That was the first person to foul on Caleb Currington. As Stocks for the Argos will come out. Back in is Fowler for Providence. 10:46 on the clock. Free throw line again, Mitchell, and he goes 2 for 2. Mitchell got them both, and once again it's 25. 71-46, but the Argos are trying to make it exciting as Caleb Currington hands off to Kelly. Kelly steps back for 3, gives it up to Thabiz. He'll penetrate in, and it's taken out of his hands that time by the Warriors, which is Albright. So LC State gets it right back. Mitchell off the screen, goes in, looking for someplace, finally kicks it to Bradley, open for a 3-pointer, rims out, no good. Rebound Wetzel. Wetzel for UP down court, looking off left to Kelly, takes it himself. He just knocked out a 3 momentarily. Will he do it again? Alley-oop as he goes into Thabiz, and it's tipped out of his hands. And it's tipped out through his hands as Thabiz lost control, and it's a turnover against Providence. So now the Argos will set up full court pressure. In the ball game is Schillings again. As here come the Warriors breaking the press. It's Westbrook on the dribble. Stays out in the front court, looks up at the shot clock, wasting some time. Now penetrates, kicks it back out to Bradley. Here Bradley's open for a 3-pointer, bingo! And that 3 hurt the comeback as they go into the Bees. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Argo basketball as we pass the midway point of no return here in the second half. Only 9:34 remains. And once again, the Warriors are up by 28, 74-46. Far side, Currington to inbound. We go to Kelly. Kelly, left side baseline dribble, off the glass, nice high bank shot. Got it to drop on in. 74-48. As here comes Stevenson down court with the ball being guarded by Fowler. Providence is matched up man-to-man, and Lewis Clark State happy just to work some time off the clock. No pressure. Shot clock down to 12. They feed inside to Albright. He'll kick it out now to Westbrook. Pump fake, step back, three-pointer, bingo! Wow, what a pump fake to get Currington to go. Then he stepped back for a three and nails it beyond the arc. Pass down court now to Schilling. Schilling inside the lane, being guarded by Bradley. Big mismatch, somebody's open. But instead he'll kick it out to Fowler. Fowler backdoor, one-handed slam jam, thank you ma'am, by Kelly. He got loose on the Argo baseline and pow. And that only brings him back within 27. All that for being down 77-50. As Westbrook lays it up and in as he finally got the break off the double screen down low. A 29-point deficit for the Argos to work against, down 79-50. Schillings whistled and fouled as he was headed out of bounds. That'll be team foul number 6 now against LC State. Nope, check that, number 7. So here we go, a single bonus as Stocks and Olsen ready to check in now for Providence at the 8-12 mark here in the game. And coming out will be Thabiz. And I believe was it Wetzel that came out? Nope, Currington. Currington came out along with Thabiz as Schilling from the free throw line, swish. That's Schilling's third point. Remember, he had one field goal in the first half, but he was stifled throughout most of this. As Schilling for the Argos, this one nothing but nylon as well. Inbound in backcourt. And here comes Stevenson, being guarded by Fowler, barely gets it across the 10-second line within the 10. And as he's working his way, still on a dribble for the baseline. Feeds it over to Westbrook for another three-pointer, but this one rims out no good. Fowler tipped into Kelly. Kelly will bring it all the way down court now for Providence. Behind the back dribble, and he's got a double dribble as he lost it behind the back and a turnover against Providence. So could have some fun now knowing this game is 27 points apart. And with 7:46 remaining. So it looks like the Warriors will sweep the Argos tonight here at the McLaughlin Center. As the Lady Warriors won it by 10, 74-64. And right now the men lead at 79-52. A 27-point spread. Team foul number 9 against UP. That was against Fowler. No, check that. Schilling picks up number 2. As he picks up his second whistle. We will see Bailey at the free throw line shooting a couple. 7:37 remaining. Free throw line up and in by Bailey. Bailey, who missed his last one, has now hit his last 3 out of 4. He can put the Warriors up by 29, and he does. The 6'2" junior out of Centralia, Washington. Here comes Kelly on the dribble, takes the screen now from Olsen. Looks off Olsen on the give and go. Tried to go to him, but he threw it out in front. Ball tipped out as it was neglected, or I should say deflected. So now to inbound as Stevenson will come out. Hughes back in. As LC State will substitute. Inbounding out front court to Kelly. Kelly wants the 3, but he's got Bradley in front of him. Steps up, baseline jumper for a 2. It won't go. Rebound, Olsen's fighting for it, and looks like Westbrook will pick it up out of the pack now for the Warriors. LC State with the ball. Hughes out in front court. As he picks up Schillings on the defense, works himself left. Now he backs himself out into the center circle. Still on a heavy dribble as he works some time off. Shot clock down to 15. Goes into Bradley with a one-handed off the glass and in. Bradley that time with a spin move against Olsen. Nice little quick move. As here comes Kelly now for the Argos, trying to answer as they're down by 31, 83-52, and losing it is Schilling. A strip that time by Yanar. 6:41 remaining. 31 point. No one saw this one coming. As here comes Hughes all the way down court, lays it up for the layup. As Hughes beat everybody to the bucket, and more so, it was Schilling. Argos down 85-52. Their worst deficit all season long. Fowler with a pull-up mid-range jumper. Pow! Dawson Fowler, who's more so known for his threes, just hit it too. And that brings the student body section up. Gives him a little something to cheer about. As Hughes now on dribble, races in, and it's going to be almost blocked by Fowler, but he gets it to lay off the glass. His second running lane in a row. 33 points down. 87-54. Argos with it is Kelly. He races in, and he can't get this one as it's stripped out of his hands on the lay-in. So now Currington will come in, and so will Butler. Butler and Currington in for Kelly and Fowler. As Albright now will come in for the Warriors. As Currington to inbound. Argos will be on the road to take on Rocky Mountain College, those Battling Bears, this Thursday. We'll tell you about that in our postgame show. As a feed to Currington, looks off a three. He's on the right wing. Now he goes to Olsen, a former teammate when they played for the Rustlers. Feed over to Schilling. Schilling, shot clock at 5, will lose it out of bounds, so a fresh 20. Nope, 4 seconds. Yep, there it is. There's the fresh 30. I was waiting for the shot clock to reset, and it has. Fresh 30 on the inbound, on the baseline. They've got to retrieve the ball from out behind in the hallway as it went through one of the doors that was open, and it's rare, but it does happen. But again, we'll tell you that the game will be here on News Talk 1450 come Thursday, as there will be a Bobcat and a Grizz game on our sister stations. So be sure and tune in here to News Talk 1450 this coming Thursday. This one up, and this one in by Schilling. Schilling has made his 3 free throws tonight. 1 field goal in the first half, but none in the second. His second free throw is also good, so he's gone 4 for 4 tonight. 5:33 remaining. Inbound goes to Stocks as he stoles it away. Stocks steals the inbound away from the Warriors, and that incidentally was a 4-point possession as the Argos have cut it back to 29. 87-58 your score. 5:16 remaining. Westbrook out in front court. Westbrook for the Warriors. Shot clock down to 15. Penetrates, cut off, double team. Kicks it to Albright. Back into Yaner, and Yaner would pick up the easy 2, just staying inside the lane. I thought there was a 3-second violation in college, but evidently not. Maybe it's only in high school. Shot taken that time by Stocks, a 3-pointer that just goes around the world, and now we've got tipped out, last touch by Yaner. So it'll be Argo basketball. Argos with Wetzel to inbound as Stocks will go out. Wetzel back in. Yaner and Bailey are out. And now making his first appearance is Connor Mofat, 6'2" senior from Spokane. Makes his first appearance into tonight's ball game. Olsen gets the inbound. Kicks it out now to Butler. Butler looks at Wetzel. Wetzel can't get the shot off. He's being guarded by Boyd. Now a turnaround 3-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. That time Wetzel had a nice look for it, but no dice. Now here comes Boyd. Boyd with a spin move up, but it won't go in, and Olsen will pick up a whistle at a foul. 4.5 remaining in this contest, and it's been no contest since the 19-2 run early in the first half after the Argos led 7-6. That's when the Warriors ran away with it. Shots up, shots in by Boyd as he followed that one in from the free throw line. He literally walked down the free throw inside the key as the ball hit the front of the rim and then just kind of rolled over that front lip. That's called a walk-in, Christopher style. You'll probably get that one in the postgame show. Now here comes Schilling after both makes by Boyd. A give to Currington, top side for the Argos, who are down 91-58. A feed over to Schilling, back to Wetzel with the shot clock at 15. Olsen looking for some place, keeps it himself, goes right in, lays it up, and he'll be whistled and fouled as Albright put him to the floor. So Albright picked up his third team foul number 9, but it's a shooting foul nonetheless, and here comes Jake Olsen. A couple of field goals early in that first half, and his free throw comes up a little bit short. The 6'6" freshman out of CM Russell High here in Great Falls. Just under 4:10 remaining. Olsen again for Providence, and this one here, back of the rim, not in. So a nicely placed foul by Jake Albright. He might have picked up his third, but he kept the easy 2 from making. Warriors have it with Hughes. Hughes feed now as he goes to Westbrook, now to Boyd. Under the 4-minute mark as Boyd on dribble, right side, trying to feed it in. He does so as he'll feed to Mofat. Mofat to Boyd, baseline left-handed jumper, can't drop it to go. Butler, defensive board now for the Argos. Looks off Wetzel, keeps it himself. Looks for the screen. Wants to go right, does to Wetzel. Wetzel looking at Olsen coming up from inside the lane, gives it right back. Ball's going to be stripped out of his hands by Albright. Albright looks at the stuff. One hand down as it goes down. What a jam by Albright for only his first field goal here in the second half as he scores 15. 35-point lead as Wetzel, alley-oops to Olsen, but it won't fall. Nice alley-oop from Wetzel to Olsen, but it just wouldn't drop off the lip of the front of the rim. 35, make that 35-point lead for the Warriors. Up 93-58. Under 3 left to play. Pull-up jump shot by Mofat, not there. There comes Wetzel. Argos falling to 6-4 in the Frontier Conference. As they feed to Wetzel on the left side, he dribbles in, one-hands it, lays it up and in. Jake Wetzel with the drive. That's only his 5th point, his second field goal, and both of those have come in the second half. As the crowd is beginning to disperse and head out into the wind again. I hope they didn't spend too much time on their hair inside after they probably used up an entire bottle of hairspray to come to this game. Feed to Hughes. Right side now to Westbrook as UP has gone into a 2-3 zone defense. And Wetzel gets the rebound off the missed 3 by Hughes. Here come the Argos, their turn, down by 33, 93-60. As Olsen feeds it over to Schilling. Schilling pump fake at the 3, takes it in for the 2, lays up the soft touch on the 1, and can't get it to go. Under 2 now, $1:50 on the clock. As Hughes will walk it down court, Providence fall back into a 2-3 zone defense. As Westbrook, Hughes, as well as Boyd will work it around the horseshoe. Hughes, shot clock at 10. Boyd doesn't waste a single second, gets it, and it's short from the 3-point range. Here comes Wetzel. Wetzel and a whistle at a foul on Boyd on the reach. That'll put Wetzel at the free throw line, and he'll be shooting 2 as that's the 10th team foul for both ball clubs. Double bonus in effect, and it's number 1 on Bob Boyd. 6'1" junior out of Chula, Mississippi. Graduated from Holmes, that's right, Patrick Mahomes County High School. As Wetzel can yell Yahtzee because he's got the 3, the 2, and the 1 in that order. Out of the ball game is Albright as Wetzel gets it back now for the Argos. As the crowd begins to thin out. Wetzel, this one here, near swish. He'll go 2 for 2 and cut it to 31. 93-62 your score. 1:20 on the clock. Here's Hughes now for the Warriors as he feeds to Stevenson. He'll go right side. Bonner, I should say Connor Mofat, 3-pointer bingo. Just 4 points away from triple digits. Schilling wants to answer with a 3. It won't go. Rebound Stevensville. Or I should say Stevenson's. I don't think he's even been near Southwest Montana. Feed once again over to Mofat. 3-pointer, but it won't fall. Wetzel, 51 on the clock, will hold it. One hands it, no. Down court to Olsen. Olsen underneath the bucket. Kicks it to Butler. His three-pointer, bingo. 41 seconds remains. And there's about a 12-second difference in the shot clock. Hughes out in front court holding it up now with Currington. Getting double teamed. He's got to get rid of it. Nope. Gets off a screen. Penetrates in. Kicks it back out. Goes to Stevenson. Shot clock at 10. Boyd dribbling in. Back out to Westbrook. Shot clock down to 5. Boyd steps back for a three-pointer, but it won't go. Wetzel holds it in backcourt, but he's got to get across as he's only got 10 to do so at midline. Takes it left, hands off to Butler for another three-pointer, but it's no good. Rebound Hughes, and this one's all one but over. Final second, and it's a 96-65 win for the Warriors out of Lewis Clark State College. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, it'll be the Benefis Health System postgame show. So don't go away. We're back in 3 after this timeout.
Mike Schneider, Jim Taylor Motors in Fort Benton, Montana. Excited to announce yet another way we are raising the bar on what a car buying experience should be. The Pro Certified Train for Life program offers you peace of mind and security no matter how long you decide to keep your next vehicle. The Jim Taylor Motors family is excited to talk about this, so please give us a call at 622-5491 or visit us at our website, jimtaylormotors.com.
Hey, Steve, did you get your bonus from work yet?
Well, yeah, I did, Bob.
Well, what are you going to do with yours?
Well, I'm heading down to Sport City Cyclery and buying me a new side-by-side.
Oh, come on, Steve. Are you sure your wife's going to let you do that?
Well, actually, Bob, it was her idea. With the specials they got going on with low-interest financing, we can't pass up the opportunity.
Man, Steve, I got to get one now, too.
Which one, Bob? A wife or a side-by-side? Sport City Cyclery, 101 57th Street South. Stop by today for at least the side-by-side.
At Big O Tires, our stores are run by local owners. Local owners who make it their mission to provide professional, trustworthy service. Local owners who take pride in getting to know their local customers. They've been at it for years, selling the best tires in the business, keeping your car on the road, and you safely behind the wheel. It's kind of their thing. Experience it for yourself. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Big O Tires next to Boston's Restaurant and Sports Bar.
Did you know that Dooley's Diesel doesn't just diagnose and fix gas and diesel trucks? They are your parts and accessories connection as well, with great pricing and free shipping on many items from top brands like WeatherGuard, Steelcraft, Titan Tanks, Tuxedo, and many more. So, if you're looking to upgrade your truck with a toolbox, fuel tanks, bumpers, bed covers, or even interior accessories, look no further than Dooley's Diesel, 2012 13th Street, South Great Falls. Learn more at DooleyDiesel.com.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls, with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
At Benefis Sletten Cancer Institute, our focus is your fight and what you're fighting to get back to. And we're here to fight alongside you every step of the way, from screening through survivorship. At Benefis, we're proud to stay on the